What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, and I'm back at y'all with another one. So, shouts out to my brother, my co-host, Claymore Rain. We came up with a solution. The World Boxing Association, better known as the WBA, President Gilberto Mendoza, needs to take action immediately when it comes to undefeated, 5-time world champion, 3-division world champion, superstar boxer, who is one of the cash cows and one of the faces of the sport of boxing, in Gervonta Tank Davis, who has 30 wins, no losses, 1 draw, 28 wins by way of knockout. Tank Davis is facing more legal issues once again. Gervonta Tank Davis won the WBA regular title when he beat Yuriorkis Gamboa in 2019. Since then, he has not defended his WBA title against any mandatories. And now Tank Davis in 2023, when Devin Haney, the undisputed lightweight world champion, vacated his belt, Tank Davis was elevated to the WBA super champion. Now, he has a mandatory in Floyd Schofield. Gervonta Tank Davis has always told the world he has no interest in unifying the belts. He has no interest in the belts themselves. It is time now, because he was supposed to have a highly anticipated rematch with, oddly enough, the WBA super featherweight world champion, star boxer on the verge of superstardom, Lamont Roach Jr. Lamont Roach Jr. is 25 wins, 1 loss, 2 draws, 10 wins by way of knockout. Lamont Roach and Tank fought March 1st. They fought to a controversial draw. Nonetheless, Lamont Roach is the WBA super featherweight world champion. Now the rematch fell through. Lamont Roach is looking for a replacement opponent. The WBA needs to strip Gervonta Tank Davis or place him as champion in recess, as me and Clay was saying. Place him as champion in recess, right? And order Lamont Roach versus Floyd Schofield. And we can move the 135-pound division right along. We can move the 135-pound division along. Lamont Roach petitioned the WBA. Hey, you already fought for the belt. You already petitioned. Petition him again. You already supposed to get the rematch. Hey, I want to fight for that belt. Tank Davis is holding on to the belt that he don't even care about. Floyd Schofield is the mandatory. He's coming off a big win. His stock is at an all-time high. Lamont Roach, after the performance, after exceeding everybody's expectations against Tank, his stock is at an all-time high. Well, guess what? Let's get Lamont Roach versus Floyd Schofield for that WBA title. And then when Tank resurfaces and resumes his career, then he can fight the winner. Because guess what? If they don't unify the belts moving forward. But if you Lamont Roach and you fight and beat Floyd Schofield, your stock is already extremely high. It's just going to go a step higher. And the demand for you and Tank is going to be even more so in demand. If you're Floyd Schofield and you able to do what Tank wasn't able to do, and you beat Lamont Roach Jr. in dramatic fashion, or just beat him, period, convincingly, well, your stock is at an all-time high. The demand for you to fight Tank is at an all-time high. Not only that, but either which guy who wins, the demand for you to fight Shakur Stevenson in unification at an all-time high. Shakur is saying that he's going to take at least 7 months off, fighting the early part of 2026 after his victory July 12th against William Zepeda. Okay, Shakur Stevenson going to take time off, right? Well, guess what? When he come back, You as Floyd Schofield, you trying to kick up dust, trying to get the fight agreed upon again because you blew the first time. When you were supposed to fight Shakur in February, you blew it. Now Turki Al-Sheikh has no interest in you. Shakur really don't have interest in you. But you want that fight with Shakur. You dropped the ball on Abdullah Mason. Right? Tank ain't gonna fight you. Got no reason to fight you. Ray Murtala ain't interested. So guess what? You the WBA mandatory. You keep telling the world, you the WBA mandatory. For Tank, Tank got to fight. Tank ain't got to do nothing. We know Tank moves to the beat of his own drum. So Tank ain't got to do nothing. But a way that can put pressure on Tank to try to convince him would be to fight and beat Lamont Roach. Now that would be a way to try to get Tank Davis's attention officially to even consider fighting you. And your stock would be at an all-time high. And you beat Lamont Roach and you the WBA champion. Now a fight with Floyd Schofield and Shakur Stevenson is even more enticing than Shakur Stevenson. Still gonna have to have some sort of stipulations in the contract, but it's enticing. Make it happen. That's what needs to happen ASAP. That's what because I was, shouts out to Clay, because when he brought this up, I was like, I didn't even think about that, because I'm being told behind the scenes they're trying to work out a deal and conversations for Isaac Cruz and Lamont Roach. But if you Lamont Roach, Floyd Schofield is the way to go and push the WBA to make a move on Tank Davis, period. Place him as champion in recess. Facts. But drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. It's your boy Blue signing off. I'm gone. Peace.